Welcome back, everybody, to the I Want to Meet LeBron James podcast. This is, we're doing it, maybe we started. Yeah. What do you mean? Minutes of editing, we're good to go. And maybe I'll do something about the colour here, but I don't know. if you're wondering why this side of the screen's in black and white, because George is old as fuck. But welcome back, everybody. Let's say this now. Well, thanks for tuning in again. We're back with video, and we're going to keep doing the video. It's going to be sick. I got a guest with me today to help me meet LeBron James, my hero. I'm this guy's hero, but the one and only, the Greek freak.
The Greek freak, baby.
The Greek freak, George.
What's my name?
Zacharopoulos.
Zacharopoulos. Yes, baby.
I was going to go just George Zac, but I'm saying I'm not bringing you on stage. I'm bringing you on pod. So
that's my name.
For tax reasons, George Zacharopoulos.
Say it, don't spray it.
Is the Greek Giannis Antetokounmpo a common name in Greece?
A combo.
Antetokounmpo. That's
well,
Giannis.
A combo.
That's Giannis's last name.
I don't know. Antetokounmpo.
What am I saying?
A combo.
Antetokounmpo.
Oh, Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo. Yeah.
It's a Nigerian name, you fucking idiot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh really? Okay. Well, my bad. Alright, well that's the end of the show. See you later. It's all grammar-based questions.
Yeah, the combo. No, it's a.
So you telling me Mandela is a Greek name?
Mandela is a Greek name.
Don't lie.
Yeah, it is.
What
no
the
cap.
fuck?
It's a Greek name.
That's crazy.
How do you not know Mandela is not the Greek name?
I mean, because it's the most famous black name in the world.
Yeah, and he's Greek.
Is he?
Yeah.
Nelson Mandela?
He's Greek.
What the fuck?
Nelson Mandela.
Let's lock him up again.
No,
that's what I say.
Well, he's dead now.
Is he? Fuck! If
you must know. You must know. You must know Nelson Mandela is dead.
If you're watching this, you're in for one hell of a podcast. I tell you, spoilers. We don't do any spoilers on it yet.
You don't know Nelson Mandela is dead?
I didn't know he was. Nah.
You don't know Nelson Mandela is dead?
Nah.
What are you watching? Why are you here? Why are you here? What the fuck is this?
I get all my news from World Star Hip Hop, and quite frankly,
you don't know Nelson Mandela is dead?
I mean, now you're saying it, kinda. I don't think I'm at the funeral. I don't remember that though.
Oh,
but,
do you know about the Mandela effect? I mean, you don't even know Nelson Mandela is dead. What the fuck is the point?
Well, tell us the Mandela effect.
The Mandela effect is like people
try and make it at least LeBron James.
People have like false memories. So like there's like a whole section of the humanity that remember things different to how things like unfolded. So people thought Mandela died in 1994, but Mandela actually died in in the noughties. But people
in the noughties.
I went to a festival called Noughties 90s, so I talk like that now.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. He might be dabbing on this pod as well, just to keep him.
I watched Tommy Kitten. I watched Tommy Kitten. Do you know Tommy Kitten?
Of course, Scousers.
I watched Tommy Kitten 5. I watched S Club. They don't call them S Club 7 because there's only 2 of them left.
So what do you call them?
S Club
2? Oh, just S Club.
S Club.
Who's left? The black guy?
I like people. I don't even know who. There was a black guy.
Oh, nice. Well, there's only one black guy in it. So
the black guy was there, and then another girl, and then.
I used to have his pencil case.
Did you? What was his name?
I couldn't tell you.
You're gonna tell him just a black guy.
I want to say Biro, but it might have been
Biro.
That might have been what I put in it. Black people can pull off the name. If you met a black person called Felt Tip, you'd be like, yo, that's badass.
Well, that's B2. So yeah.
Shakespeare.
2 S Club 7.
Yeah.
2 Atomic Kitten. Terry was there. 3 out of 5. 3 were there.
Yeah.
But there was only 1 Peter Andre.
I mean, there's only one Peter Andre anyway.
There's only one Peter Andre. Never forget.
Exactly. And you look a bit like Peter Andre as well. Did you
know he's Greek also.
Is he Greek as well?
Greek, yeah.
Oh my lord, this is sick.
Nelson Mandela isn't Greek. I was fucking with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he's not dead.
Look, he's dead.
Oh, what? You can't just play with our emotions like this. People tune in this.
I'm not playing with anybody's emotions. How do you not know? Fucking Nelson
People
Mandela
tune in this for world news, honestly.
Okay. Well.
Next, I'll tell you about the petrol crisis. Can you
what, of 1997?
No, I mean the recent one of that.
What Exxon Valdez you want to say about this village?
You're crazy. So George is staying with me we stayed here last night, and he's staying with me tonight. He's doing Hot Water Comedy Club, which this won't be out in time. It might be out on Saturday, so Saturday night. Go.
Do you know 9/11 happens?
Did I know that?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me started, alright? I've smoked a lot of bongs and watched a lot of documentaries, but I'm pretty certain the Jews did it. That's how I got the gist of it.
Nice.
We went out last night, didn't we?
Yeah,
I got fucking bevied. I'm still fucking feeling.
You fell down the
hammered
stairs
right now. Or the poor man's escalators.
Yeah, the poor man's escalators.
The poor man's escalator. I patterned that. And then we went for a little hot tub and jacuzzi. That's what I've been doing now. All my guests get a little hot tub and spa and sauna.
Fucking excellent. Loved it.
Too hot in the sauna though today.
I can't believe you were like too hot. It was great.
Let's see. It was where I was sitting.
No, it wasn't the seat. It was you.
Oh, we did switch. We did switch.
With the sweep.
But then heat rises. I'm taller. That's what I'm saying. I'm 6'1" with the hair, baby.
Yeah, but when you sit down, you're like maybe half an inch taller.
Yeah.
What do you think happens? And you were like slouching because you were hot.
Yeah.
There's no chance.
George is actually standing. He's standing right now.
Well, that is actually very offensive to people of a certain height. So please don't make these jokes.
Okay, sorry.
Fucking idiot.
I apologise for all my smaller watchers and listeners.
Yeah.
Good
stuff.
Who gave you that phone? Why isn't it full of candy? How'd you get a real phone, you little rascal?
So, what's this podcast about?
It's about ways I can meet LeBron James. I want to meet LeBron James after this. Because normally I say a friend of the pod. He isn't a friend of the pod, he's a friend of me.
No, I'm barely
have a podcast.
I'm barely a friend of Kyle Legacy's.
Oh, that's crazy. Well then, stay in your overpriced hotel. What was that?
It's so expensive, gonna stay for 1 more night.
It was $1,000. It was $1,000.
So,
what did you get for that?
£1,400 for like a place in Liverpool tonight.
For what? What are you getting for that?
It's an absolute steal, but then again, it is Liverpool. Hey, because they are criminals. Sorry, buddy. I love Liverpool. I'm doing a show here in November. Please come.
Wrongly accused criminals, just like Mandela, but still, yeah. And I'm open for them. What's the date again? Let them know.
28th. When is it?
20. I think it might be the 27th or 29th. Is it?
Well,
how long is your password?
I used to date.
He just put his phone number in to unlock his phone. How long? How many codes? How many numbers is your password?
I used to date the fucking psychopath, so I didn't trust. Now
that's true. Alright, do the retina scanner.
28th of November.
28th of November.
Hot Water Comedy.
Hot Water Comedy Club on Hardman Street, and I'll be opening. So it starts at 7. Get there around 7:20 if you don't want to see me. Just follow the people that are walking out. Go the opposite of them.
If anybody comes, we'll find out.
We'll find. I reckon. I'll get the people down. Don't you worry about it. And then Thomas, he's got the student. You got all the students on your side.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay. That'd be fucking great. Be sick.
That'd be sick.
So the podcast is about you want to meet LeBron James.
Yeah. I mean, obviously.
How much closer are you now? What do you reckon?
Well, George posted a photo last night. It's a picture of my room with the jerseys everywhere, and then he said, "Who am I staying with last night?" And everybody said, "A child."
Yeah. No, many people said the king.
Oh yeah, nice. Well,
that was nice. Yeah, they knew.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So how much closer are you? Shouldn't you?
Well, COVID fucked me. I'm not gonna lie.
Shouldn't you like? Yeah, that is. You can use COVID for so many excuses. You can just say. You can just say like,
Apollo.
Oh yeah, you can tell people you had the most outrageous fun plans. And you go, COVID. Like I had booked a round the world trip and I was going to go to like Machu Picchu and like the pyramids and but COVID.
Yeah, I was meant to be banging Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Actual Halle Berry, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So now we just Skype sex.
COVID. In many ways, COVID. Some people it has helped out. Like Halle Berry, fucking delighted about COVID. Otherwise, we fucking this guy.
On top of you. No, but I mean, I could be playing in the league. I could be playing alongside LeBron, but COVID.
Yeah, you could be. You could be signed to the NBA. You were on your way. You were like training hard. You can use anything for COVID.
I know, it's fucked. I got my dick 12 inches. COVID. Yeah. It's the symptoms.
Yeah, I would have stopped being attracted to children, but COVID's... and now I'm still here.
Didn't you rate that one child though, like January 2019 though, pre-COVID?
No, but you have to remember like... COVID started in China in December. I was reading the news. I was on top of the news. I was like, here's a pandemic's happening. Got to fucking kid.
Thank God that kid was Asian. That's all I'm saying.
Why are we here? So you want to meet COVID?
But as soon as you were in the middle, in your defense, you were in the middle of fucking that kid. And as soon as it said on the news, you stopped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you spit up. You had to come, obviously. But in your defence.
No. What happened is I was like definitely not. I was planning to stop being attracted to children.
Yeah.
And I was like, life is good. And then it was like a pandemic kicked in, and I thought, now is the time. I'm going to be alone all the time. like lockdown, like police presence as like minor police presence.
They're all homeschooled.
They're all,
you can't get at them.
Yeah,
you can't get at them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a smart move. That if anyone's listening at the pub at the paedophiles, we don't. Judge,
wait
you know
for
I mean?
the schools to reopen.
Wait
You'll be
for
a fucking idiot.
Wait for this.
Not like this guy.
Maybe there's a pedo out there that's like, I want to meet LeBron James' son. There's got to be that podcast.
But LeBron James' son is like, is he like fucking 17 now?
Oh, he's 16 now, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, he's a baller.
Do you reckon your age out of being a pedo? Well, remember Purple Lackey? You ever heard of Purple Lackey? He's a Liverpool legend. Legend's the wrong word. Have you heard of Purple Lackey? He's been coming to Liverpool, so he's a big black lad, and he's so black he's purple, so he's called Purple Lackey. And if you can Google him right now, Purple Lackey.
Aki like AKI.
Yeah.
Sounds so racist.
Purple Lackey. No. There he is. Yeah. So, yeah. If you could show the viewers as well, please. So this is Purple Lackey. This is not the first shout out he's had this podcast, but he used to rate it. Just a close up there. Thank you. Nice. Make it like a bit of fun. Do a fun effect, like a swish bar or something. There's like a black spot. But yeah, Purple Lackey.
I've seen this guy.
He used to rape like big boys, like 17, 16, 18-year-olds, like dudes at the gym, and he'd come and touch your muscles and shit like that. He never fucked me. I was more into cardio and shit. But
where are you going with this? I'm really curious.
I'm just saying. I'm just giving him a shout out.
Oh, just talking about the pedophile.
Yeah, I'm just.
The local pedophile.
I'm just trying to keep it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep it on.
You know, I was going to say it's pretty racist. I think you're allowed to be a racist, a pedophile.
Oh, I think so. Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
they can say like if it's a pedophile, I think racism is a list of the things you're going to complain about.
That's true, but there's not many black pedophiles, I feel like. Notoriously famous ones.
Yeah.
He's the most famous one I know.
But Black Lives Matter, like, we should really speak up for this guy.
Yeah.
You know, we can't just,
that's true.
Well, Jimmy Savile, but then Purple Lackey doesn't get a mention.
Everybody take a knee. Next time I take a knee, it's going to be for Purple Lackey.
Yeah.
And that's only because I'm doing squats. I'm doing squats, baby. That's what he likes.
Next time we do that, going down on both knees.
That's how you take a knee for Purple Lackey on both knees. I'm sorry for all the black people that are watching this right now.
And with respect to his victims, we wish you all the best in your recovery.
Yeah. And your recovery. Yeah, that makes sense because he's a black dude. So yeah, there's a beach. Sorry, you're in a wheelchair now. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're trying to say?
What does this joke? It's fucking brilliant. He said, Michael, what's that? Ian Thorpe. The Australian swimmer. I think it's Jacques Barrett. Shout out to Jacques.
Yeah.
He does his joke.
He's gay, isn't he?
Yeah, he says Ian Thorpe came out as gay, and Jacques does his joke. It's fucking hilarious. Jacques Barrett, look him up. He's amazing. Yeah, he said.
Top 5 comedian in Australia.
People said Ian Thorpe is very like brave to come out as gay.
Yeah.
But I don't think Ian Thorpe is the bravest person in this situation, like because Ian Thorpe has size 17 shoes. So the real brave person is whoever Ian Thorpe is fucking right now.
Jack's man, you don't even know, lad, but you kill him on this pod.
Yeah. I love Jack.
Oh, I love him as well.
So you want to meet LeBron James?
Yeah.
Like how are
First, can you please tell the story of how you dyed your hair in that girl's place? Because I love that. Please, can you tell that as quickly, please?
So I was very curious about dyeing my hair. So
it was the first time he dyed it about 4 years ago. I've known George for years.
I'm couch surfing in this girl's place and
in Adelaide.
Yeah, and then
at the Adelaide Fringe.
She's like
couch surfing
through the website, like the official thing, and then I decided to like dye my hair, and I started doing it in the bathroom for fun. So I'm doing it in the bathroom. I'm having like a great time, and then I wash it. And I look down at the fucking on the door, and there was like lashings of like hair dye. I'm like, oh no, I have to do something about it.
The white door.
A white door, like honestly, it was like the purest white ever. It was like proper white, you know. It was the kind of white that like what you call it, oppressed Nelson Mandela, like proper white. So
the opposite of Purple Lackey. If you're white, then the complete opposite of that.
Yeah. So I'm like, scrubbing it down with like soap and that. It's not working, and I'm like freaking out, and I don't know what the fuck to do. So like I found some oil paints, like because she was like a painter. So I had to go there. I found the white paint from the oil paints, and I started finger painting the door to try to make it better. And then I thought I had fucking nailed it, right? And then I left the house, and on the way to the gig, she sent a text. She said, "Did you finger paint the door?" And I said, "Yeah." She went, "Why?" I'm like, "Because like the door was dyed." She was like, "How did the door get dyed?" I'm like, "I was dyeing my hair." She was like, "Why would you dye your hair in a stranger's house? Not like before in your life." I'm like, "I was bored." And she went, "Did you use my finger paints?" I said, "Yes." And she went, "My dad, who I haven't seen in 5 years, was the last present he ever gave them to me." I was like, "Oh my God."
Left it over, little family heirloom. They were mixed with a dad's ashes. Like that. And it's so this girl's already, like, imagine what it looks like, the door. It's probably the wrong shade of white or whatever.
She must have thought I'm fucking
like
mental.
And then she lets him stay. She's out with us, she's telling us this story. I'm like, why is he staying with you?
We dated for a week or so. Like,
exactly.
Days, it was great.
Can I tell him?
No.
Okay.
I really like Frances.
Woo! Woo!
She's a nice person. It's fun.
That's so sick. Was that any other weird shit when you were couch surfing?
Do you know the story about Alan in Perth? The fucking crazy guy that Pete stayed with, the Polish guy, and we had the same couch surfer. You must have, he gets too stoned. Because you introduced me to Pete, said you have to talk to this guy, Pete. So I stayed with, I stayed in Australia for like 4 months and did a couch surf the entire time because I was fucking broke. So I met Jess back then.
Was that the first time you came?
Yeah, no, second time.
Oh, yeah.
So I met Jess that year, like Jessica in Adelaide. And so in Perth, I'm staying with this guy called Alan, and double L. And
is he a comedian?
Nah, he was like this guy was like fucking 65 years old.
Okay.
And he was like a couch surfing host. He was like a retired bus driver.
Yeah.
And his profile, man, it was like full of like all the people he ever hosted were like young guys that kind of looked good. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Okay. And then on his profile it said something like, I am open to people from all races or religions, and especially people of all sexualities. And
especially? It said yes, especially?
Yeah, especially. And he was like...
did he put a winking emoji next to it as well? What's he doing here?
He was like, the only thing I ask of you is if we stay together, is like maybe every now and then, we'll have a meal together, and then we'll go to the beach, and I'm a keen photographer if you want to like add to your like portfolio photographs. So I went there, and he is this closeted gay man who was like a pure fucking Christian, so he never express his sexuality. So he was just like having all these boys around.
That's my excuse. COVID. That's my excuse. COVID. I've been gay, but we're COVID. So, you can't suck a dick when you got a mask on.
So he starts I stay over there. He has this other guy staying with him, and he said the first night I arrive, I'm jet lagged. I arrive, and he's the biggest misogynist I've met in my life. The moment I arrive, I'm like, what took you so long? I was meeting a friend, like a girl. And he went, "Oh, a girl took you so long? Of course, fucking women, they never keep anything in time. Like, I don't understand why you hang out with bitches." And I was like, "Well, hi to you, Alan. Let's see how this..."
May I come in now? Or what are we doing here? I was like, look, she's right here. It's Alan, nice to meet you.
It was mad. The first night I stayed at his house, and he said, "Listen, I have a guy staying that he leaves tomorrow. But if you want to," he said, "you can now come in my bedroom and share my bed." The guy's fucking 68 years old or something. "Share my bed for a couple of days until this guy comes over." Or, he said, "You can use the sofa in the living room." And I'm like, "I have the sofa."
Let me think. Did you at least see the space? Did you check over the mountains?
I went, "Alan, I don't want to impose." I stay in the sofa. So the first night I'm on the sofa, and I'm jet lagged to fuck. So I'm like on my laptop, and I'm just doing stuff just to kill time. And then like the sofa. So in the living room, if the room is like this, right? The sofa is here, and here's a door to the other bedrooms. And as I'm like lying on the sofa, like staring like at the door and the kitchen going that way. Like I saw at the door at 4:30 in the morning, him at the door half open from the bedrooms, looking out in the living room, just at the door, just sitting there and look at me for like fucking ages.
What?
I'm thinking I'm fucking hallucinating.
Was you awake? Did you say something?
I didn't say something because I'm thinking maybe I'm fucking so jet lagged that I might be imagining this. And then eventually I went, Alan, and then the door just closed and he went back in. It's like the freakiest shit. For the rest of the time, I just stayed there.
Peter Shimotsky stayed there before you?
Peter Shimotsky stayed before me. He told me about it. He had the exact same experience.
And why did he vouch for this guy then?
I didn't vouch for him. I didn't know Pete until like after it happened to me because I was saying all these fucking things happening. Someone goes, talk to Pete. He stayed there before you. I'm like, fuck. So I stayed there. So I come out of this is the worst one. So I came out of the bedroom. So I would do the gigs, get up, go to work, come back. He had to give me a key to come in. He insisted I ring the bell, but I was coming at 3 a.m. So eventually I ended up fucking jumping some fences to get in the fucking property to come in. It was mad. Every night I was risking fucking serious injury, jumping these 3 fucking meter like high fences with barbed wire. It was absolutely crazy. So eventually I go in. One day I get up fucking hungover to shit, and I come in the living room and he's on the computer in his underwear, just the white briefs, white, the classic old man fucking things. And he's on the computer and he's scrolling through photographs of like half naked young boys, just like not like boys,
pedo.
not like
young men.
Like 18, 19, 20, just
20s,
I guess, teen porn for gay people, right? So he's scrolling through this. But they're just half naked, just nothing like too explicit. And I saw it from far. I'm like, Alan's got a little bit of a hobby. So I went, hey, Alan, what you doing there? He looks at me, he panics, he goes, oh shit. And he changes the tab. He goes to a different tab. And he starts typing out. And I'm like, what are you typing? And I went up close. And he was on Stormfront. Do you know what Stormfront is? Stormfront is a white supremacist website, and he was in the middle of writing.
What is going on?
He was in the middle of writing a blog about how black people and Muslims should leave Australia because they're fucking dangerous black pieces of shit. He doesn't want anybody coming in this country.
In his bio, he said all races.
Well, not fucking Muslim isn't a race. A black piece of shit. He was like being fucking really racist towards Muslims and stuff. And I'm watching this thinking, how is this? How is this a better tab to be looking at? Like, just go back to the boys, Alan. Like,
I was about to say that was his save. He's like, I'm not a pedo. I just hate black people. Okay, high five, Alan. There we go. We'll get a bit of porn going as well, Alan. Let's go. That's so fucked, that is.
I stayed there for 12 days.
That's great. Gay? Gay porn? No. White power? Maybe.
I stayed there for 12 days because it was free. I stayed there for 12 days. There was one day I saw him staring at me at like fucking 4 a.m. in my bedroom. I did have the door open and I was sleeping naked, so it's my bad, really.
He was just over you? Fucking hell.
Man, it was, I was so concerned I'll wake up dead one day. He had all kinds of little fucking lockets and keys. Like, he had about 100 keys on his fucking mantelpiece, like in key rings, 100 different keys. And I was like, are they the victims that he's fucking killed and buried? What the fuck was that? It was the weirdest fucking place I've ever stayed in, but he knew. The thing is, he knew that I've told a bunch of people where I'm living. So I guess that's what kept me alive.
What the fuck? But then I forgot anyway. I was your alibi. All right, let's go because we gotta fit. Cause I'm off the chef.
No, this is it.
And eating hot water. Okay. So let's go. Ways to meet LeBron. Let's go, baby. Get me there.
You will not meet LeBron. You will never meet LeBron. I have never sat down to even consider the possibility of meeting LeBron. What you should have done, you should have
let's took a turn.
Listen, you should have made the podcast that builds towards you meeting LeBron. First, you to talk to comedians. A comedian will introduce you to a basketball player to another basketball player, and that's how you meet LeBron. But what you've done is you've interviewed your cousin fucking 2 days ago.
I need a guest.
And knows nothing about basketball. And today you're interviewing me. How is that building towards meeting LeBron? It's never going to happen.
All right. Well then, are you a close friend of Antetokounmpo in Greece? Everybody knows each other, eh?
No.
You don't know Antetokounmpo?
I don't know.
What happened? You fell out with him? What are you doing?
I don't hang out with this lot.
You don't, with this lot?
I mean athletes.
Assistant coach vibes. Is Giannis Antetokounmpo everywhere in Greece? Like, is he on billboards and all that? Do you love him?
Man, it's so crazy because his parents are Nigerian. So basically, there's no black minority in Greece. It's just happening now because Greeks never subjugated other nations. There was no colonization, so there was no Greeks were what this, right? And then there was no black people. There was none. No Chinese, Greeks, very, very, very rare. So, but now, because obviously when Nigerians come and they settle and they have kids, and the Nigerian kids are Greeks. this generation now is changing. So there's many racist Greek people going, yeah, he's not Greek at all. He's not Greek. Like,
yo, claim him. What do you mean? He just finals MVP.
yeah, but they're like,
two-time MVP.
Yeah, yeah, 2 times MVP. But they're like, yeah, but he black. So the
was
racist.
he born in Greece though?
He was born in Greece, but there's racist Greek people.
Greek
Greece
as fuck.
is racist.
What the fuck?
And you know, I say good on us actually. I'm too fucking sick of these foreigners and these immigrants.
He's British now, you can say it.
So
there ain't no tan in the Union Jack.
So they.
Except for this one.
So they had but the people, because he's successful now. People are, it's like Andy Murray, you know.
Yeah.
Andy Murray isn't British until he goes to the final.
Yeah.
So it's like Andy Murray, but now
it's like Saturday in English when he missed that pen. You know what I mean?
everyone loves people love Antetokounmpo a lot more now. But I can tell you with certainty, there's like other black people who are like facing like serious racism.
Oh shit.
Until they shoot some hoops. No one's going to listen.
Oh, well, fucking step it up, Greece. What are you doing?
I really think, yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
You're living in the dark times, Greece. Dark times, that probably set you off as well.
It's the Enlightenment, baby.
Yeah. So would it be easy to meet Antetokounmpo in Greece? Like, would he still be in the supermarket shopping and stuff like that? He goes home for the summer. Yeah, but he goes home for the summer.
Apparently, he organizes tournaments in his neighborhood.
Oh, nice.
Basketball tournaments. He does
Which
like
is what?
exhibitions.
What's his neighborhood?
Sepolia in Athens.
Sepolia. And you're
Kalamata.
Kalamata,
like,
yeah.
Very far away, but if you like find yourself in Athens in the summer, you'll probably end up like out on those tournaments.
Is basketball camp?
Yeah, because it's just a fucking outdoors. You know, like a street basketball, like just in the street. So he goes to the same like a court he used to play on the street with his friends.
Yeah.
And he organizes tournaments there.
Oh my lord!
So if you go to Athens, maybe you can like be there, and then that's one step, isn't it?
And then that's one step.
All right, maybe you
That's
come
perfect.
in. Maybe you come in LeBron then. If
Yes, he's come around at the end. We did it.
on the way, baby.
All right, meet Giannis. Meet LeBron through the Greek Freak.
Yes.
And then we got the funny freak here. Thanks for being on. Remember the show 28th? Was it 28th?
28th of November.
28th of November.
In Liverpool, called the Greek Unorthodox. Details will be on my Instagram, which is at Greek Comedian.
You're absolutely killing it, lad. You plugged it all. It's like fucking hot
Boom.
ones. I'll see you soon, LeBron, and I'll see you even sooner. Antetokounmpo.
I see you, Giannis. Yes.
Giannis.
Yeah.
Yanni.